righty. Hey, and good morning, everybody. This is Pastor Sherman, and this is your morning start. We come to you each and every morning, talk to you about the things of God that will help you get your day going on the right track. And today we got something even cooler. It's midweek, and it's been something that's been on my heart for quite a long time. Been talking to our folks that are in our congregation about this a lot over the last couple of, I don't know, at least weeks, if not years, that we've been talking to them about this. But it's talking about influence. We're actually in the book of Esther, Esther chapter 4, verse 16. And it says, "Go gather all the Jews who are present in Shushan and fast for me. Neither eat nor drink for 3 days, night or day. My maids will fast likewise, so that I will go into the king, which is against the law. And if I perish, I perish." We should be in 14, or 4:14. If you remain completely silent at this time, relief and deliverance will arise for the Jews from another place, but you and your father's house will perish. Yet who knows whether you have come to the kingdom for such a time as this. Wow, sorry about that. So many of you probably know the story about Esther. Esther was the queen at the time, and she was brought to become the queen by a list of circumstances that we won't go into right now. We don't have time to go into right now. But one of the big things is that she had an opportunity to save the entire Jewish nation, because at that time there was an evil governor that was one of the highest people in the government at that time. His name was Haman, and he wanted to kill off the Jews. Esther's role in this story was to be a person of influence to the king, to sway the king's opinion about whether or not to kill the Jews. And we have that same opportunity right now, guys. We are in Las Vegas, in your part of the world. You are called to be an influence on your society. And that's what we as Christians need to do. We need to begin to influence the society for Christ. Throughout the many parts of America right now, we're voting right now. And and we have an opportunity right now to have an influence on the culture and on our government, but we shouldn't sit back and expect, everything to change just because we sit there and, twiddle our thumbs. We have to be active. We have to be engaged. We have to really get out there in the trenches and influence the government. There's a great writer. His name is, I forgot, Lance Wallnau. Lance Wallnau spoke about the 7 mountains of culture. And he goes through these different areas of culture that Christians are supposed to have an impact on. Broadcast, government, the education system. And he makes a great argument here, is that if we want to see this nation changed, if we want to see the culture change, we have to get engaged. That's exactly what we're talking about here in Esther chapter 4, verse 14. You were born for such a time as this. You were born to make a difference. So if that means you have to run for office, if that means you have to be a police officer, whether that means you have to be a butcher, a baker, wherever you're at in society, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to have an influence on culture. And that's the message of chapter 4, verse 14 of Esther. This has been Pastor Sherman for your morning start. I hope you've enjoyed this, folks. If you have, I'd really encourage you to go to our website over at www.sagestonechurch.com or sagestonechurch.org. Check out all that we've got. We're always adding more and more stuff. Next week, we're going to be adding all of our daily devotionals on that website, so you have to check it out. Really encourage you to be there. And if you'd like to visit us here in Las Vegas, we're at 251 Misty Isle Lane, Unit A. We're going to be moving into a bigger place here pretty quick, but you can check us out there. And of course, send us an email at sclvchurch@gmail.com. It's sclvchurch@gmail.com. It's been Pastor Sherman for your morning start. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
left is right.